it was Lance Hardley here, Board and Commission Expert and Guide, bringing you another exploration of the Russia-Ukrainian war conflict. This time we've got the Ukrainians going to face off against a Russian assault, and the Ukrainians have got, I've given them very little actually, haven't used the full points allocation on the quick battle assault, about 8,500 points I think I used. I've given them mines, target reference points, and lots of ATGMs to kind of simulate how the Ukrainians might defend a Russian assault using an ATGM defense. The Russians will come across from the north, and they'll come over this ridge. So this is very much steppe terrain. Lots of open fields, ploughed fields. It's dawn. The Russians will advance down the forward slope of this hill, and they'll be met hopefully with Ukrainian ATGM fire. Several ATGMs on the far hill. I've been given the Ukrainians any tanks. My theory is that behind the reverse slope of this ridge line there would be a tank force who might come in to mop up or to further counterattack if they needed to. And the Ukrainians just got a couple of BMPs and scattered around to support their now depleted infantry force, which is essentially acting as a screen. So these fellows here are recon guys who, in my narrative, they were manning the ridge line, saw the Russians coming, fell back to this Novorossiysk objective, and they're going to hold their fire until the Russian infantry get close. The Ukrainians, though, have got quite a bit of artillery. Lots of guns, lots of ammunition, and target reference points along this forward position here, down the road, with mines as well. So as soon as the Russians get close, they'll be met with a hail of artillery fire. This is going to be really a test of the AI. I'm not sure how they're going to do with such a huge map. It's 4Ks from one end to the other, 1 kilometre wide, 1,000 metres wide. We'll just have to see how they go. And the Russians have got a tank battalion tactical group, 2 companies of T-90s and 2 platoons of mounted infantry and BMPs, and they've also got a drone and quite a bit of artillery as well. So really is thin blue line. Let's see how they fare. If they survive, they can pull back to the next ridge. This ridge here will form a screening position for the Ukrainians, and they can pull back to the next one. Also prepare for a local counterattack to take this road junction. Okay, let's get onto it and see how we go. Also got some inklers, just in case there are, no, there's drones. A drone. It's kind of historically accurate to get some inklers there. And there's a kind of analog for stingers, which they're not going to be exactly the same, are they? One of the limitations on the Black Sea is it's not quite possible, as far as I can tell, to have a combined US and Ukrainian force. Okay, these guys better hide, given that the Russians have a lot of artillery. It's the joy of the quick battle assault setup. You actually get quite a bit of flexibility. Although you want the mega assault option, so you can have whatever you like, just because it's better that way. So as I was saying, the thin blue line to put the ATGMs in trenches. Hopefully that will help those guys survive just a little bit longer. The Russians start well back, and the Ukrainians start from this ploughed field to the south. So the narrative, as I mentioned, kind of had the idea that Ukrainians will pull back their screening line and raid positions. Reminds me of a lot of World War II, Eastern Front. Without the ATGMs, of course, both the Russians and the Germans would have thin lines in some sectors, and just to estimate the limit of their advances, and which wouldn't really be a resistance against main force attacks, but they would provide the tripwire so that they identify the forces and other friendlies could come up and intercept the attackers. If the Russians get this far, no, the ATGM screen hasn't really worked. These guys to hide, eh? I've given 22 minutes. I've given the Russians strong electronic warfare. I'm going to put them in now since I know it's going to take 20 minutes. 20 minutes for the gun for the ammunition to fall. Have to work through the, as they say, work through the countermeasures. We've got some more infantry that set down the might actually do a area target reference points here, so that makes it very easy. Always been a casualty. One thing you don't want to do is move whilst there's bombardment going on. Get hit by the shrapnel. Go your defensive positions. Turn the objectives off. I think we know where they are. The village and the south end of this road. One thing I have to explain is I've done this through I'm trying to convalesce through COVID, so my muddled brain hasn't made some honest mistakes. See just how thin this blue line is. This platoon It's really only got 2 squads. This platoon's only got 2 squads. Got the observer here. Electronic warfare. The real blocker. Friendlies go down. Don't last long. HQ support team. Nowhere near the HQ, obviously. The electronic warfare has blocked all the comms as well, so they're all have to rely on voice or line of sight. Moving their hands around to get the attention of their friends. A nice TRP there. That's going to be well, not used actually because of the time delays. Russians hopefully will appear up here. This will be a test tool. There's smoke. Smoke from laser warning devices, perhaps. That looks a bit like explosives, high explosives. Okay, that's the range of the Russian tanks. Aiming. I love the idea that so many. Oh. Not really going to direct the fire unless it's absolutely necessary. Spotting, sure you can see that. The range of some of these missiles is only 2,500 meters. Penetration, dead. Given the made all the Ukrainians crack, high motivation, extreme motivation. But I made the Russians, veterans as well. Going down the tree line. Oh, that's good shooting. Missed all the branches. Fields of fire. The Ukrainians. Any more tanks have shown up? No. Every loss degrades the morale of the advancing Russians. And after a few losses, eventually lose heart. That's the AI for you. They stopped. Maybe that was their battalion HQ that got knocked. So whilst we were in this little lull, I've been thinking about what to do for the channel. The obvious scenarios to do for Black Sea and Short 2 and Cold War. I've already done most of them. I picked up Beyond Normandy and Final Blitzkrieg. Is it Beyond Normandy? So I wanted to try those out in the inevitable Wombat Thunder style, which is, do some kind of mad flanking move and run straight at the enemy. Oh, he lost his bottle there. Oh, that's the wasted missile. They don't have that many. Amazing that contact just appeared and now it's completely disappeared. Here they come, you can see him. Infantry guy. He's just got an RPG, it's not going to be worth it. So wondering if for the channel I can do epic battles from the Field of Glory 2, Pax Medieval and Storm of Arrows and so on, as well as the Ancients. Obviously do it on some difficulty that makes it worthwhile, like King difficulty. Try time and time again to come out with a Wombat Thunder kind of victory. We're also thinking about doing more of this kind of thing, set up a historical, semi-historical, or a typical action, and try to explore just how well or not the defenders or attackers might go forward. So this is, a ATGM line bridge, trying to prevent the Russians from advancing. If the Russians have done it this way, I think they would have, moved up the tree line, get their observers lined up, and then just pounded the ridge line at the back with artillery or off-board. As soon as they saw that there are Ukrainians there, off-board, off-map artillery like Molaris or something. I'm going to point out some explosions here. Oh, we've had some guys lose it. Knocked out. Spigot, AT4C. I think a spigot is the NATO word for it. Lost the vehicle here as well. Just test. Oh yes, receiving. That's good. He wasn't actually in the vehicle. That was lucky. That's some artillery observation points here. Radios don't work because of jamming. Minutes to go. 5 missiles left. Just don't remember whether I put any new guys down here. I don't think so. So we've lost one. Put them all in trenches. Give them whatever help they can. Obviously it's a prepared position. So, new contacts, still advancing. So if you like something in particular with the channel, if you're watching and obviously have a comment, something pretty interesting, could do player versus player, could do player versus player. I could do a minute by minute. Gliding. Gliding. Here it comes. Ah. Yep. Okay. Another missile. Bang. Twice. 3 missiles to destroy 1 tank. That's great budgeting. Lost the missile thrower up there. Wow. Thin blue line. Even with 1, 2, 3, 1 destroyed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Couple more. I think there was 10 ATGM teams all up. Another missile. Got APS on shore. Cool. Oh, APS intercepted. Another tank there. Mimi. Got APS, you're gonna have your life saved for you. Oh, one over his head. These guys are crack. The Ukrainians are overconfident when I set up the order of battle. 14 ATGMs would certainly do it. Reloading. Oh god, straight through, didn't have a chance. Another one. Lost the spot. Dipped below the tree line. Good tactic there. Good terrain awareness from the Russians. These BMP2s really need to survive because they've got an ATGM on board as well. I can see the destruction from the artillery. Pop him back a little bit because I don't want his nose poking out. Don't want to get hammered from this direction. Take it from this. God, how is he seeing something that our friends aren't? Friends with ATGMs. Thermal sights. Oh, our boys in the woods there have gone. Position in the woods. Where's it gone? Yeah. Knocked out. Yeah, I'm not sure I wanted to put any vehicles onto this map because there's nowhere to hide them. How's our artillery going? Busy. Good. 1 minute away, got a spotter. Firing. 2 minutes away. 2 minutes. Who on earth is about to visit the Russians? I've given the Russians a drone, so presumably the AI can make something of it. There we go. Excellent. So that's a pound coming down now. This vehicle to survive has got line of sight over to this field, put it in enfilade. Got mines. They seem like pistol runners. Far, well, less than a minute, okay. If I put anyone on this side of the slope, they will get destroyed. The obvious position of any kind of concealment is the woods following this stream down on the left. Even if get ready, fella. We're getting oh wow! Thought I'd hidden that guy. Oh, what's he doing? How's he doing that? Get some really good experience from doing these kind of setups. Nothing left in the village now to protect them. So I'll adjust his fire. Don't want to adjust it too much, it'll just be, I think, got no use for him. Just this guy's fire. Just mission. There's the 8 minutes to adjust the fire. Wow. Still got one ATGM, Corsair with two units. Corsair with 5. Why hasn't he been shooting? He's gonna short range shots. I'm gonna move him down to yeah. Remember, the Russians will have to clear out their village, so we've got a few options. We did, because there's no RPGs left. These guys, I'm going to move this one now. Just mission, yes. Target.
Перенесіть вогонь.
Have any other options? Whatever.
Запит підтримки.
Gonna run out of time before that thing comes down. Well, these guys can't do anything, including that. Comes the new Blitz. How many missiles we got left? 2. Medic. What does he need a medic for? Has he been hit? Oh, okay. Need to get faced the right way. Couple options over here. The Russians will come up the right. Oh my god, how many tanks is there? See something? Shoot something. The missiles, I think I'll get you to go quick. Up there. There will be some Russians coming, so prepare for that. Italian HQ. It's got one job. This guy can adjust the mission. That. It's not going to be very effective, but still Hopefully they'll scatter. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 BMPs. What are they waiting for? Not going to win if they just stop there. I think this guy meant to be there. Okay, more tanks coming up here. Okay, the line is moving again. Formed up. It's a lot of power. Wow. Enough TRPs down. I'm sure you'll catch some sooner or later.
Переносим.
The Russians, because they've got electronic warfare going, have slowed the reactions of the Ukrainian artillery. It's ready, 2 left, plus the ATGM over here. Go get the this guy, class of rockets. Only one. Dismount. As I said, I didn't use all the points for the Ukrainians. That'll be kind of overkill. They adjusting? Yeah. Here we go. 5 minutes. Probably too late now. "13 minutes, definitely too late." Minutes. Still vehicles coming through, okay. Random button pressing by me. Sure, that's disorientating for the viewers. "22 minutes, forget about it. 20 minutes, forget about it. 21 minutes. Oh, hit penetration. Did you see that? It had no chance. God. I'm gonna go quick over to here so I can get one in the passing. Still holding out in the minor victory point area. Oh, and the observer there's gone. Only 22 minutes. Haven't been hearing much about the effects of electronic warfare on the current conflict. Well, I've seen some of the equipment that the Russians use being captured by the Ukrainians. Not sure how the Ukrainians were allowed to get so close to such key equipment. It speaks volumes for the organisation of the Russians right now. ATGM team, we picked up a course there. Oh, okay. Aiming. Oh, intercepted. Yes. Oh, and gets hit straight away. Come on, you're gonna pick it up. Get to it, it's right there. It's right there, you need it. The goods, those Stupidas are good. Pick them up. That's it. Oh, you can pick it up, you can see it. Aiming. Oh, see that? Still he's got 3 left, reload. You're over the Ukraine. Just gets hammered. Held out for so long. I forgot anything left. RPG fellas. Artillery. Get up there. Get some side shots on them. APS doesn't cover their asses. Oh, what's happening here? Good tactics from the AI. Leave the popping up to follow on forces. Got nothing. He's got something, isn't he? RPG. Quick. I'm gonna draw the BMP around one of these sides. This guy could out. That's when you're playing the AI, of course. Oh, okay. Come on, brave hero. Got the only working ATGM left. Oh well. No more working ATGMs now. Minutes left. 22 minutes to delivery, 20 minutes. All over. Oh, okay. Yeah, hunt up here, mate. Need to run, then you might have a chance. Oh, yep, combine the squad. No ATG. Mass tank fire. Well, I think we know the tale of what the result's going to be here. And assault across the map. Russians, 2 companies of tanks, including a platoon of infantry. Yep. Make sure he hides, because it might last another minute. One guy left. Still artillery fire's coming down. The Russians just advanced straight through it. Trench. Guys aren't going anywhere. No RPGs anyway. RPG gunners passed away. What is the APS device on these vehicles? Is it these blocks here? I think it is. Haven't seen many T-90s destroyed. I think it was 17 T-90s destroyed, pictured, confirmed by the Ukrainian commentators. Most of the destroyed vehicles are T-72 B3s. They're still good tanks, but can't compete it with the Javelin. These guys can run to the victory area. He's got an RPG. Let's see, eh? Well, this guy can get in there, then he might contest it. That's sneaky gamesmanship, isn't it? Still, what are you supposed to do? Give you extra time. Get the Eagler team in, or the observer in, I think. think so. Why they're pounding that position. Although since someone coming up behind them. Tactical defeat. Okay, we failed on the road junction, Norborough, Yarivka, and the East Road. And we failed on enemy casualties. We scored very few. That's not good. Enemy casualties were okay, and they failed on the road eastern or Novorivka. They got the main points there. 21 men okay. Wow, 88 killed or wounded. 7 vehicles lost. Didn't recall they had that many. Oh, on 34 men okay, 7 killed. 2 tanks lost, 1 armored vehicle. I'm amazed. I'm surprised actually. Very surprised. That's the old school ATGMs for you. APS, Arena, APS. 6 casualties, none. 2, 6. 2 BMPs. 12, 1 BMP. No APS. Storer AM4. Oh. This guy out here with 190 AM. What about our fellas? They scored any casualties. I think the electronic warfare blocking our artillery was really important. None. The other guys were wounded and exfiltrated. Second squad, none. First squad, none. Not too much with tanks on your village. RPGs are good close. You need a Javelin or in-law. You see it, you want to destroy it, not wound it. What are these fellows at the back? Infantry. Dismounted. Air controller. 8 casualties, none. Command squad. First squad, okay. So their artillery. Immobilized, okay. 8 casualties, their artillery. What about our artillery? None. I think the electronic warfare was a critical factor in this one. Plus, 10 ATGMs was not enough. With APS, as we saw, if they take three missiles to destroy one vehicle, then the odds are against us. Really needed 1 missile per tank. Something to be said for if the Stuckners are going to be and the Corsairs are going to be blocked by APS, then you need the top attack. I think the Ukrainians are asking for 500 javelins a day. There's a lot of javelins. If they had that many, they'd be equipping 100 squads a day. That would be what, a regiment, brigade, battalion a day of infantry. I guess that's what they're trying to form up and take back the east. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that, and we saw some great fun. And if this is more of what you'd like to see, exploring real world in a real world context, let me know. And it explains would explain. The Russians were motivated to be, these are not just regulars, veterans, then see more of this, especially the tank, electronic warfare, and drone artillery combination, and add tank helicopters into that. And it's no wonder that the Russians are trying to do pretty aggressive things, and it's interesting to explain why in the real world what is going on with the Ukrainians, that they can blunt these kinds of attacks. This map is 4 kilometers long, so in 45 minutes they've just penetrated 4 kilometers and took hardly any losses, 2 tanks against a picket line of Ukrainian infantry with 10 ATGM sets. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Wish me well in my recovery from the COVID. Give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.